to be teaching you how to make a word wheel, which is actually just the way it sounds, a wheel where you can practice reading CVC words, short words like cat, bath, math, dug, dig, all those types of words that we've been learning how to tap and learn how to read. Practice reading. So this is what a word wheel looks like. We're going to be learning how to make this today. And the way it works is that you have 3 circles and they're fastened together, and you're able to move the circles to get new letters, to read new words. Just like this, I'm moving it, as you can see, and we have new words. So we're going to learn how to make this today. For this activity, you do need adult help, but once it's finished, you'll be able to do it all by yourself, to play with it and read it and enjoy it. So I'm going to tell you the directions. So what you're going to need is you're going to need 3 pieces of paper. I'm using cardstock. Cardstock is harder paper, which makes it more sturdy and easy and stronger, so it can be used more. But if you don't have cardstock, you can use regular colored paper. You'll need a scissor. You'll need a pencil, marker to trace and write letters with. You'll need circles to trace. I'm using a plastic plate, a plastic bowl, whatever you have in your house, that's what you're going to use. And then either to keep it together, you can either use a fastener, which is the best way to do it. I'll show you what it looks like. This is what a fastener looks like. It's this piece, and then it goes like that, so it stays down. If you don't have a fastener, which I'm sure a lot of you do not have in your house, you can also use a paper clip. Paper clip works just fine as well, and I'll show you how after, but you do need adult supervision for this and adult help. So let's get started. So you're going to take your paper, two of your papers. You want to make sure that they're different colors. I'm using green and blue, and you're going to trace a big circle on each one and cut it, so you end up with 2 big circles. I'm using my plastic plate and I'm using my pencil. I'm tracing circles on my papers. So I'm going to trace one, I'm going to trace the second one, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. So here's my first circle that I traced, big circle right here. Here's my second big circle that I traced, big circle right here. Next, you're going to take your third paper, it can be the same color or a different color, and you're going to trace a small circle using a small round object to trace with. So I'm tracing now mine, and I'm going to show you what that looks like once I cut it. Now I'm going to cut them. So you're going to take your scissors, you're going to cut your 2 big circles, and you're going to cut your two big circles and your 1 smaller circle. So I'm cutting those now. And I'll show you all my circles once I'm done cutting. One circle, and I have another circle. And take your time cutting so that you make that yours circle comes out nicely cut. This part you can do by yourself. You don't need an adult to cut it for you or to help you cut that. Good practice. Okay, so now I have my 3 circles. I have my small one. I have my 2 big ones. Here's all my circles. So you're going to decide now which circle you want as the back of your wheel, which circle you want as the front of your wheel. I'm making the blue one the front of my wheel. Whichever one you're choosing to be the front, this is what you're going to do. You're going to take your marker or a pencil, and at the edge in 1 plus spot, you're going to draw a little square. You don't want it to be too big, just big enough that it can fit a letter inside of it. So it should look like this. And order to cut it, you're going to fold it in half like that, just a little fold, and you make a little hole. If you need an adult to help you with this, you can get someone to help you with this. So I cut a little hole inside, and now I'm going to use that hole to cut out my square. So do it carefully. If you need help, ask an adult to help you with this part. That's fine. Okay, so now I have my square cut out like this. It doesn't have to be perfect, but this is what it looks like. And the next part of what we're going to do is you're going to take your other color, the other big circle that you have, and you're going to write letters all around it, leaving a little space in between, so that when you use your wheel, you'll have letters. Now, the letters you're writing are not going to be consonants. They're not going to be vowels. They're only going to be consonants. So a vowel is A, E, I, O, U. The vowel is going to go on the one that has the hole. So I'm going to, let's say, do the A sound. You can do I, O, U. I'm doing A, so I wrote an A on my circle that has the hole. And on my other circle that does not have the hole, my other big one, you're going to only write consonants. So I'm going to write, you can write D, H, C, T, any letters, W, and you're writing your letters and turning it around as you go so that it will be able to be used for your wheel. So I'm going to keep on going. You can write M, P, V, S, R, L, any letter you want. I'm just giving you some ideas. What other letters didn't we do? K, we're going to do J and G we can do. Okay, so we have a whole bunch of letters. This is what your wheel looks like. It has a whole bunch of letters all around written. And now you are ready to start attaching. So what you're going to do is, okay, so you have your big circle with the letters written on it. You have your small circle with the hole and your vowel written on that one. So we have the vowel A on ours. And now we're ready for our last small circle. And again, you're going to write consonants like T, B, F, C, any of those letters. I'm just going to write a few. And you're writing them on the edge around the circle. Okay. Let me just finish writing mine. Okay, so now that we did that, we're ready to attach. So we have our 3 circles. You're going to line them up as best as you could. You might need an adult to help you with this so that it looks like it can read a word. And then you're going to just poke a hole right in the middle. You might need something sharp. I'm using a paper clip to make a hole. So I'm making my hole into each one separately. This adult should help you with this so that you don't get hurt when you're poking your hole. And you're doing it the best you can just to keep it lined up so that they're all mostly even to each other. So I have mine, my holes. Okay, so now that I have my holes, I'm going to attach it together. Now the way I'm going to attach it, I'm going to show you with a fastener. It's very easy because you can just stick the fastener in and it will keep it together when you open up the back of it like that. I'm going to show you how to do it with a paper clip so that if you don't have a fastener at home, you can use a paper clip. So here's my paper clip, the one I used to make the hole. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one part of the paper clip, I'm going to open it just like this. I'm going to stick it in my holes in the paper. I'm going to show you that in a minute. stick it in. And so the front of it looks like this. The back of it looks like this. And if you flatten it in the back, make it flat, just like this, yours will stay. And then they'll be ready to use. So here's mine now. I have my paper clip and I have my word wheel ready to use. And I can read. Some of them are made up words, some of them are nonsense words, some of them are real words. You can practice reading by turning your wheel and using it to read different words. And if you want to even do more vowels, you can add more vowels around, you can add more holes around. And I hope you enjoy. I hope you use it to read words, and I hope you enjoy making it. And have a nice day. Bye, everyone.